Internet, hello and welcome to a very special patron-sponsored unboxing. We are back to tradition. We are back to an unboxing of a Displate. I'm very excited to be here with you guys today, and we already got our very first Streamlab, and I wanted to kick it off with this because this unboxing, as always, is brought to you by Curtis Mason, who was awesome and asked a question last week, and I didn't get to it on Coy-Cube, so I'm going to ask it here. But our first Streamlab is from Joe O'Keefe, who said, loving the early live streams. So that brings me to a question for you guys. I always do my live streams on the later side. One, because it tends to work out a little better with my schedule, but two, because I assume people are working and it's better after work. Then I realized it might be better to do these streams while you're at work if you have time to multitask. So if you guys want me to mix up the schedule, do a little bit more early occasionally with a live stream, let me know, because we always do my weekly news show at 5:30. If it's better to do these unboxings early, if it's better to do watch-alongs early, things like that, let me know what you guys think, because I want to be here for y'all. Now, today we are unboxing a Displate, and that is a company I've talked about in a number of these. They're these awesome metal prints. They are the way I've got a rotating set on my wall. You adhere a magnet to the wall through this safe little protective layer, then magnet, it glues to the wall, and then you can move your plates all around the place. So I have a set that basically has a rotating amount of art. So I always have a couple alternative pieces and as well to the unboxing. And today, this is my first music artist unboxing. So I usually have movies, I usually have comic book stuff. So I wanted to grab a few of the other ones that aren't comic book based and show those off because I haven't utilized these as much lately. This is a beautiful Boston piece, my hometown, my city, my precious. And I wanted to show it off today before we get to the new stuff because I want you guys to see the glory of these Displates as we do these unboxings. And as always, if you guys have any questions, this Q&A is something I do once a month, so get those in now if you so choose. We've also got the great Hunter S. Thompson from afar, but up close, it is like a size, 2 font, and this is all of the first 8 chapters of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. This is such a dope piece, because it is one of my favorite pieces of literature, making up one of my favorite authors right there. Love this one. And then this is a kitchen piece. I like my kitchen being a little more open, a little more airy, and I love classic Guinness art. So this is from where my ancestors are from. This is a classic, like OG Guinness piece from Dublin, and I've always enjoyed the animals and the art style of Guinness. So this is a piece that lives in my kitchen. So those are the ones I've had for a little bit of time. Displate does not sponsor me. They're not paying me to say any of this shit, but I really enjoy their work. I love the metal prints they do. I really like that I can move my art around, and yeah, Displate, if you want to sponsor me, I'm available. But this is all coming out of the kindness of my heart to let people know how I enjoy my art. Okay, my co-host has arrived, so it's time for our unboxing. This again is sponsored by the great Curtis Mason. This is one of my Patreon tiers where you guys can chime in and you get to help sponsor the art that sits behind me on all my shows, and I do basically one of these in honor of you. And the question from the great Curtis Mason actually involves my co-host right here. With your love for the Bat-Cat romance, is there a Bat-Cat sibling playmate in Spidey Cat's fur future? Well, that's tricky because they always say to get cats in pairs. They always say that it's good for cats to have a companion, but unfortunately, I did not get one when Spidey was little, so now Spidey is a very, very only child. This kitten is all about independence. This kitten is all about being the king of the castle. One of his many nicknames is King Handsome. He is a king and he likes to rule his kingdom. He does not really like other cats. So I think me and Spidey are just broing out on our lonesome because he's impossibly loving and kind to humans, but he likes to be the only cat getting love and attention. So it does not seem likely that there will be another comic book based cat in my household because he's my precious angel boy and he likes being that and getting all the attention. So great question. Bat-Cat is one of the best comics of this generation. If you guys aren't reading it, the first 6 issues were illustrated by Clay Mann, some of the most beautiful art I've ever seen. These next issues seem to be illustrated by Liam Sharp, one of the most ingenious, formative artists of our time, and they're all written by Tom King, who is, as you guys probably know, one of my favorite Batman writers ever, and my current favorite Batman writer. I'm a giant Tom King fan, so Batcat, not Black Cat. Batcat is everything to me, and they're on issue 8 as of last week at DC. All right, this is going to be this week's piece. I love music. I don't get to talk about music nearly enough. Music means the world to me. It doesn't come up a lot in my work because I do movies and comic books and TV, and there's just already so much, but I'm a giant music fan. I go to as many live shows as I can. I love independent artists. I love big pop artists. I'm a big 90s and 2000s hip-hop guy. The modern hip-hop scene is not as much for me. The SoundCloud sound and the mumble rap stuff has messed up a lot of rap for me. But as far as pop music, I think 80s reigns supreme. And right next to the great Carly Rae Jepsen, there's another artist that I think embodies both the 80s pop sound and the modern pop sound. She has one of the best voices in music. She is absolutely incredible. I also love her heart. She seems like such a good person. The marches that happened down here in LA, she actually helped people medically, like pulling them aside, checking on them and stuff. She is an angel person. I actually saw her, I've seen her 3 times, and once was at a ACLU benefit show front row, and she is one of the best performers I've ever seen. She is the great Halsey. So I wanted to get my first music piece to be of Halsey. Oh, this is even better in person. This is a stunning piece. Holy shit. All right, so like I said, with Displate, they're metal. So you get a little instruction pad, which comes with this basic wall mount, which is glued to your wall, but you can peel it off wicked easy. And that's what you attach the magnet to. And then the magnet attaches the piece. So it's super easy, super intuitive. I'll remove this magnet from the back so you guys can check this out. And as always, it's even more beautiful once it is out of its plastic, because then you can see the beautiful finish. So this is, man, stunning. Look at this. Halsey, you are a goddamn stunner in real life and now in Displate. Look at this. I love this. All right. It's one of my new faves. This is going right up today. This will be on the next Koi Cube. This will be in the next review. This will be in the next thing. Speaking of which, before I get to y'all's questions, before I get to y'all's questions, I am currently planning to do my Koi Cubed on Tuesday a little earlier next week because I got some schmo business to get to afterward. And then next Wednesday, we're going to be doing a watch-along of the first Scream. So Scream next Wednesday in honor of Halloween for the great patron saint of watch-alongs, Michael McCarcel. So me and Michael McCarcel are kicking off a Scream watch-along next Wednesday. So you've got Tuesday Koi Cubed, Tuesday Patron Only Pod, Wednesday Scream watch-along, as well as all the Schmodown matches. And then on Friday, every single Friday, I'm doing rewatches of the Spider-Man movies with Winston Marshall and Christian Harloff, and then there's also going to be Eternals reviews, non-spoiler, on Christian channel SEN, as well as the Real Rejects channel, which are both dropping on Sunday, and then, this Sunday spoiler free, no spoiler review, and then next Sunday spoiler reviews after the movie comes out. So I guess that's going to be 2 Sundays. So keep an eye out. I'm doing lots of coverage for Eternals all over the place. If you guys haven't checked out my Venom stuff for Nerdist, I'm really proud of that as well. And then I just did a Dune review for Cinemark and Real Rejects, as well as all this other stuff. So I've got a lot going on, a lot kicking around, and some stuff on the docket that I'm really hopeful for. So let me check on the chat here and get y'all's questions in. Also, we have got another new batch of people in the Koi Pond. We're at 9,100 subscribers. I want to end the year with at least 10K. 10K is the baseline goal. So any sharing, anything you guys want to be heard or talked about, and to new folk, welcome. I appreciate the fuck out of you. You might have come from the Real Rejects. Love working with those guys. So welcome new members of the Koi Pond. And if you guys like comics, pop culture, if you don't know what to do, I want to grow this channel. I just got 900 more to go to hit that 10K. I want to hit that 10K by the end of the year if possible. All right, you lovelies, let's check on the chat. Joe O'Keefe kicking it off with loving the early stream. Like I said, let me know if that works better for y'all. Michael McCarcel in the chat, just talking to him about Scream. It's happening on Wednesday. Black Loki 2004, surprise stream, Coy with the badass shirt. I got the Displate in and I was like, yo, I want to unbox this stat and I want to make sure we get our October unboxing in for Curtis Mason. The shirt, Christmas present for my little sister. She's got taste, she is awesome. Thank you, Juliana. How do you spell this? Quis, Grissom, cool name. What's up, Coy? How's it going? Doing good, man. I literally missed most of your streams and so glad I could make it, dude. I've been reading Miles Morales' Clone Saga and Immortal Hulk. Mortal Hulk, I just read issue 50. I'm about a week behind on comics, but I loved issue 50. Immortal Hulk is one of the great runs in comic books. Also digging the Miles Morales stuff lately, like his new costume. Welcome. It seems early streams are good for a lot of people, so I'll try to mix in some early ones as well. On the topic of music, Coy, what is your favorite musical genre? I am a hip-hop guy, for sure. I'm more lyric-based than I think the current market is leaning. I really love, Tupac is the bar, obviously, but I think Childish Gambino is probably my favorite living artist. Eminem, Yellow Wolf are up there. Big Logic fan. The Game, I think, is the most slept-on rapper alive. Like, he does not get nearly enough love. I like early Jay-Z. I think Tech Nine's a goddamn genius. What else do I have in rotation all the time? Those are the ones that come to mind, so clearly there's some favorites. But yeah, I'm a hip-hop dude. And then, like, aggressive rock, like White Zombie, Rage Against the Machine, that sound as well. I like fast and I like lyrics. Let's see, people saying hi to each other makes me happy. Seeing Dune tomorrow and Eternals in 2 weeks. Can't wait to have long discussions with you over drinks. Wesley, we will scheme those because those movies are both fantastic, glorious, and worthy of conversation. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing good, Sikander. I think it's a new folk, so welcome, Sikander Singh. I'm doing very well, and I wanted to meet the new folk in the chat, and I see a lot of new names in here, which makes me happy. Bucky Barnes, I'm a big fan of your work. I appreciate all the winter soldiering you do, and welcome, Elton Arthur. Yo, holy shit, that's how I felt. I absolutely can't wait to see a big show again, aside from locals playing at the bar. I haven't seen a live show since 2019. I haven't been to a big concert. I went to my buddy Echo's show, which was a few hundred people, which was pretty fucking awesome and pretty insane in COVID times, but I'm excited for like an insane show again, and Halsey's definitely on the list. I was going to see MGK on Wednesday, but scheduling and chaos got in the way, and that would have been my first big show. But I'm going to get to some big shows very soon when I feel a little safer. Let's see. Wesley, David Mack. This is actually not David Mack. I don't know the artist, and I couldn't find the artist through Displate. Displate does pay the artist, so money I spent on this did go to the artist. I just couldn't find the name of the artist before I did the pimping. But it's not David Mack, but I definitely see how you did see that. Do you have a collection of Marvel cards or something like I digitally have in Marvel Topps app? I have all the 90s Fleer Ultra Marvel cards. So I have like those 93 and 95 sets, and I have some from the 80s. I was more of a comic guy than a card guy, but I do have full runs of some of the Fleer Ultra stuff. Fucking excellent piece, right, dude? Michael, I totally agree. Like, this is such a stunning piece of art. What is your favorite movie genre besides superhero movies? Do you see yourself as a movie director one day or working in the film industry again? Elton Arthur, that is a great question. I think my favorite genre is actually either thriller or rom-com. I wouldn't actually consider superhero my favorite genre, because when I look at the end of the year list, like my top 10 has 1 or 2 superhero movies in it, but they're actually just like the fun movies that I enjoy talking about and working on, diving into. But I'm usually a thriller guy. I usually like things, I'm more of like a David Fincher, Denis Villeneuve, how do you say his last name? Denis Villeneuve? Anyway, Fincher is my guy. So that's usually more my speed. But, obviously I'm obsessed with superhero content. I just usually don't have them in my top 10, if that helps or makes any sense. And then, do I see myself working in film again? Maybe. I really like hosting. I really like interviewing. I really like what I do. I love the spontaneity of it. I love the use of my language versus other people's. I like that it's about perspective and it's about learning and growing on the day. Films are lessons taught, and I feel like I learn lessons working, and I learn lessons from movies, but making movies I loved, but I love hosting more, if that makes any sense. Michael said a bad word, I'm telling Michael. This is an R-rated chat. Black Loki, it's okay. I appreciate you watching out, Black Loki, but in this case, we're gonna let it fly, because this is an R-rated chat. Let's see. Watch along of Scream where? On Discord or something? Sikander, it's actually going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on this very channel. We do once a month watch alongs, so we are constantly doing them. Once a month we're doing it. So Scream is going to be right here on this very channel. I can't show the movie, so it's me watching it, giving you guys trivia, giving you my thoughts, and then you just cue it up and I say when to press play. So we do watch alongs once a month. This month is going to be Scream. We've done a whole bunch of them, so keep an eye out. I think we've done about a year's worth, actually, and that's because of Michael McCarcel. So tune in right on this channel, man. You've already found it. Or any department. Hit that bell, by the way. You guys, I don't know if you know, but hitting the bell on YouTube actually helps me out a fuck ton, because then more people see my stuff, and that triggers the algorithm for YouTube. So you guys getting a notification about my stuff going live and about me posting stuff actually is hugely helpful to get me to 10K, and we're so fucking close. So that would be amazing. Let's see, or any department behind the scenes wise, behind the camera. I'm really, I'm a big talker, and I love the creative side of things, but I definitely feel like I'm better served in front of the camera. Not to be a complete narcissist, but that's just where I'm more comfortable. I hope to put out a massive badass compendium of Immortal Hulk. I think they're gonna. That last issue alone was like 89 pages, so I'd love like a giant like hardcover omnibus. Keys, I had it right. Okay, Keys Grissom. Thank you, Keys Grissom, for the pronunciation correction. And I had it like Coy. I know unique names are so important. Keys, I got you. Black Loki, I appreciate rap, but do not myself rap. Spidey Cat is chilling. He is co-hosting. He is right here with Halsey, just vibing. Me and Spidey Cat is true loves, my boy. Ishmael Montoya, hey Coy, didn't connect with Doom the first 20 minutes, but graphics are crazy, cool thoughts. You know what's funny? The first 20-25 minutes, I definitely was aware that I felt dumb. I was like, is this movie not for me? And then as soon as I engaged with it, and as soon as I let my like schizophrenic brain like jumping all over the place settle, I really loved it. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. It's gonna make my top 10 most likely, but I definitely had a bit of a learning curve with it. So you're not alone. I would just commit. I would, if you like the graphics, if you like any part of it, try to find more you like in it and immerse yourself. It wasn't an approachable film. It's a very dense film. It's a very complex film. It's got a lot of emotion in it under many layers of visuals and sound design and production design. It's a lot. I loved that about it, but it took me a little bit to get in it. So that might also be for you. I saw it in theaters, which helped me immerse myself. I don't know if I'd love it as much at home. I don't love that HBO Max has this shit at home. I don't love how people are watching it. I saw it in IMAX. I was overwhelmed by it. I'm seeing it again in IMAX in probably 2 weeks after Eternals. Eternals and it have a lot of similar tones and flavors, so I want to watch. I saw Eternals on Tuesday and Dune on Wednesday. I want to wait until Eternals comes out and see Eternals first and Dune for a second time. So I saw them both back to back the first time. I want to see them back to back the second time and see how they feel against each other. Also, man, Barry Keoghan I met at a con, and he stole the movie for me, man. Druig is absolutely incredible. So seeing that dude and hearing an Irish accent in a Marvel movie filled this Irishman's heart so much. So I'll talk about Eternals more as I can, but know that Barry Keoghan is the man, and I was just so impressed at that movie's ensemble. I wish I could talk about it right now. I can't talk about it right now, but I will. And keep an eye out on Sunday for non-spoiler stuff from me, from Real Rejects, and from SEN. But Ishmael, I'd give it a little bit more of a chance, and try to just put yourself in the mindset of 2.5 hours. Don't watch it in pieces. Try to just put yourself in that world. Get to the planet and dive in, if you can. All right. Valnu. Oh, Valnu. Thank you so much. Valnu. Denis Valnu. Thank you, Wesley. Denis Valnu. We've done so many, we've lost track of what movies we've watched. You're goddamn right we have. We've done quite a few, Michael. I know I gave you a talker quote. I know. Spoiler alert. I know. What a shocker. Here we are. Wesley, also since we had lunch, I've been doing crazy auditions this week. I've had 9 auditions. Dude, Wesley, congratulations. Wesley is getting into the VO game even deeper, and he's crushing it. Wesley, wicked proud of you, man. That's awesome. Hey, Coy, I sent a Streamlab. You know what? You did. You did. And it didn't pop up on my screen, so I'm glad you told me. I'm going to refresh the Streamlab page. Curtis, if you didn't get here at the top, we kicked off the show with your first Streamlab. Let's give you this next one. Mr. Curtis Mason, patron saint of this very unboxing, said, I wanted to bring some attention to Wu-Tang and American Saga again. This show is bananas and the actors are amazing. Shamik Moore, yeah, Miles from the Spider-Verse, plays Raekwon on the show. I want more people to share this show with. I can't give it enough praise. Okay, Curtis, I'm a little behind on my stuff, but you've mentioned this twice now, and I've espoused it to my viewers. I'm going to try to make time for the show in December. I know I won't have time in November, but because of your next round of praise, I'm going to try to make time in December, and I will let you know what I think, and we'll try to make it, I'll make it, not going to take notes and stuff, but when I do an unboxing in December, I'm going to try to give you some log line thoughts. I'm going to try to make some time for that. Thank you for the Streamlab, and thank you for being awesome and making these unboxings happen, and if you call something bananas, you sell me. I like when things are absolutely bananas. It is on, let's see, Hulu, I believe, and it's Wu-Tang and American Saga, and I will be checking it out likely in December as a big Wu-Tang fan. Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with. Let's see. Everybody else. All right, we got Koi Pun, hashtag going live from Edward Haskell. Yeah, he is hustling. Seeing Dune tonight, Killshot 1, enjoy that shit. Keys, would you be up for playing Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy on the channel? Maybe, but it would be, we do them for Patron stuff because it is so much time intensive, but maybe down the line. I know I'm stacked through the end of the year. I've got this Sunday off, and then I've got November 26th off, and then I've got December 12th off, and then I'm taking off from the 23rd through the end of the year. So I've only got 9 more days off until the end of the year. So I'm very aware of my schedule and how insane it is, but I'm trying to do what I can when I can. Nice afternoon surprise live stream to come home to. Apparently people are liking the earlier streams. I'm going to try to do more of these. I'm making people happy with the earlier. I don't think I've ever watched Scream. I might join you for the watch along. Joe O'Keefe, get in there, man. It's going to be Wednesday, and it's going to be awesome. Dude, you're in for it, man. Scream is, I think, one of the great horror movies of all time, especially modern horror. Sorry, another question about your favorite visual film. Was your favorite visual cinematography film in general and favorite superhero comic book, graphic book, Marvel and DC? My favorite cinematographer is Roger Deakins. I think Prisoners is one of the prettiest films ever. I think Rango is one of the most beautifully aesthetic films. Big Bill Pope fan, who did The Matrix, Shang-Chi, amongst many other things, the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans. Visually, I also think Fight Club is absolutely stunning. Yeah, those are some of those that jump to mind. Graphic book, favorite superhero graphic book. I think Mr. Miracle's up there as far as just a DC mainstream-ish book. The first few volumes of Tom King's Batman are up there. I'm a Spidey guy. There's so many to name in Spider-Man. Some of those graphic novels jump out off the top of my head. I was probably just a little too young to be allowed to watch it when it came out, just haven't gone back to visit it. Well, now's the time, Joe O'Keefe. We're going to be talking over it, so maybe that's not the way to watch it for the first time, but if you want, you're more than welcome on Wednesday. You should see it. A Wu-Tang Bio show, Travis Earl, apparently, yes, on Hulu, with the great Shanique Moore playing Raekwon, which is very exciting. Are you going to watch week to week? Also, are you going week to week with Saga? Or are you waiting for trades? I'm going to go week to week, but I'm going to read them digitally week to week, and then I'm going to buy the hardcovers like I've got for the other ones. I've got hardcovers of volumes, like, they collected the hardcovers times 3, so I'm going to do 4, 5, and 6, so all of my shit's hardcover, because that book means the world to me and I want it in one set, but I'm going to be reading them week to week digital, because I can't wait. The second I can read Saga, I'm going to read Saga. I don't have the patience to wait. There for Scream Watch Along for sure. Wednesday, y'all, it's going to be awesome. December 12th, 2 days past my 30th birthday. Happy 30th in December, man. 30's a good one. Can you make me a mod? You just, Patron, the keys, patrons are how moderators happen. So Patron, I have different tiers of patronage, everything from Discord to Patron Only Pod, where I review every single movie and show I watched that week. Another tier is every single comic I read that week. I read 40 to 50 books a week, so I review all those with letter grades, and then I've got every movie and TV show rated. My honest opinion, whether I liked it or not, is another tier. I've got the unboxing tier, which is this one right here. I've got the watch-along tier. I've got the have me review stuff as I would for any of the networks I work for, which is the Tater Tot tier, which are the great AJ Lancaster and John Getz. Then we've got the producer tier. All sorts of tiers over the Patreon is what I'm saying. All right, last question, and then I am out of here. Jesse saw Dune, and he is still shaking, which makes me very, very, very happy. What's new in hardcover that's good to grab? That is a big, big, big question. I gotta look into what's in hardcover right now. I haven't been to the comic store in 6 weeks. I have failed. Which character in the Marvel Universe would you like to play, Coy? I would have liked to play Carnage, but Woody did an excellent job. There's not many left, because they're crushing it. There's plenty left, but those are the ones that jump out, and they are taken. Travis is seeing Dune on Sunday. Ever read Armory Wars comics? I have, but it's been quite some time. And last one, and just suggestion, could you do videos of movies like film theory type videos, dissertations, camera shots, BTS, etc.? Elton, I'm not the man for that. I know that shit, but I don't know it as well as I know other shit, and there are other people that know that shit better than me. And I don't have time to learn it enough as those people, nor do I have the audience for it. So like, I'd love to, Elton, but there are people that went to film school. I did 1 year of film school. People did like 10 years of film school. And also like the medium of entertainment, broad strokes, is more my thing than the language of film, which are very, very different things. I'm a very casual knowledge base for that compared to some. All right, you lovelies, this has been for the great Curtis Mason. This is the new piece. This is stunning. If you don't listen to Halsey, check her out. Halsey's Genius. Halsey. Adam Hlavik is a good person for that. I see it on the chat. Check out Adam Hlavik. He is a goddamn genius. He's a friend of mine. He's good people. Wesley, completely agree. Thank you very much. Joel Rolston, The New Frontiers, favorite graphic novel. That is a great one, Joel. I respect that. Coy is the man. I appreciate you very, very fucking much. Keys, all right, you lovelies. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you soon. Me, Spidey, we appreciate the hell out of you. Patrons, I love you. New people on YouTube, I love you. OGs on YouTube, you guys have my heart. We will see you Tuesday, Coy Cubed. Wednesday, Watch Along. Friday, the next Spider-Man movie. Today's Friday. Today, our Spider-Man 3 video dropped on SEN. Check out Real Rejects, check out SEN, check out some stuff from me at Nerdist, check out me right here. I'm all over the internets. Get after it, you lovelies, and sometimes I'll even nap. All right, I'll see you soon. Curtis, much appreciated. I'll see you guys.